Okay guys, afternoon, Jake here, and I'll show you kind of what I've been getting into. Problems arising from other fixes and problems. We'll see what we can do. You'll know problems with the well over there, and we drilled a new one down there. It's about 175 feet away from the other well. So of course, new water pipe and new electric line up here to the breaker box. Had to trench everything out. And of course, with it being different lengths, you can't use the same pipe or same wire. I had to go get some new lengths of wire. The water side we tied in over there by the old well, just to make it easier. But it was another trench over there. Got the wire run down there. Had to buy a 500-foot spool, and then bought another 200-foot piece to give me the 3 wires I need. And of course, when you know it, I got here and strung it out. There's the wire. Of course, we're going to put it in conduit. I got down here. There seems either I mismeasured or the guy where I got the wire mismeasured, because oh yeah, and forgot I had a septic line there, so we tore right through that with the trencher or the excavator. The wire I got was too short. It stops right here, and I measured my side 3 times, 175 feet, and I bought 200. It only came down to right here, so we got another, I don't know, 25 feet there to go. And since I don't want to waste that piece of wire, it is just the ground. The 2 blacks there, you see, are going to be my hot wire and hot wire. This is the ground here. So there won't be any current flowing through it, hopefully, unless there's a problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to splice this wire with some that I had. Now, I wouldn't normally recommend to splice, especially on a hot wire, but for ground, I'm going to assume that it's okay. So I'm going to show you how I do what I try to do in making a correct splice on a wire. All right, and it may or may not be right, but it works for me, and it's going to work in this situation. I'm hearing something down there about the chickens. I'm having a hawk problem lately, but basically strip your wire back a little bit. You want to unwrap these wires enough that you can get them to interlace with each other. Put a little flux on them, and then we're going to solder them together to make it a good splice. But to complete all that, you need some heat shrink that we're going to seal it with. Well, this will be inside of its own PVC, but just a little extra here to help. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dip that in some flux. Some soldering flux. Let's see if I can get these 2 wires to go together here without too big of a mess. Sure hope that heat shrink is big enough. I might put a little bigger piece on there. Now let's get these wires together. Put it together nice and tight. See if I can get that to rest there. Good enough that I can solder it. This is kind of where them situations you need a helper. But we'll make do and make her work. All right, let's see if y'all can see that. Not too bad. Okay, so I got some solder here. I'm no pro by any means, so don't laugh at my solder job. I hope any of that got in the picture. Let it cool for a second. A little bit of burnt wire there won't hurt. I had to heat my heat shrink over here accidentally. But that's not the piece I want anyway. Ain't the prettiest, but it'll go through that pipe. And I got a little silicone here to dab underneath the heat shrink, so just to kind of waterproof everything. Put the heat shrink over that and it'll be good and sealed. I said I normally wouldn't do this on a power line, but just a ground. I think it'll be okay. Heat shrink. Slide that in there about midways. Oh, torche. And that ought to be good. Official pull test, pass, and just for good measure, I squeezed a little out the end over there, but it ain't gonna hurt nothing. I'll stick in the pipe a little bit, but be all right. That is how I make a pretty waterproof splice on a wire. So by the time I get the pipe on this tomorrow, which I'm going to try and just finish up the plumbing today, but I get the plumbing on there, and then I'll start feeding the wire, pipe down the wire. And again, not the way an electrician would do it, and they'd feed a string through there and pull the wire, but I don't have the equipment, pulleys, etc. So we'll just feed it up on there one joint at a time. It's a little walking, a little exercise, but I never hurt nobody. That's kind of it for today, guys. I'll use the excavator tomorrow to break all this ground up out here and pull up some roots. Because this is basically what I got to fight in that garden out there. Because all of that garden expansion did look like forest not too long ago. So that's it for now, guys. That's the update. There's the well. Give you a quick glimpse of it. They have not been out and concreted it in yet. They'll come out and build a little platform around it, concrete in around that hole, seal it all up, make it nice and pretty. But the pit is gone, most of the mud, all this will wash off, just mud basically, that's all it is. And of course we'll pipe over here with the water and the electric. So they come up through the slab there. So I wanted to hurry and get it down here, but that's kind of it for now. Still something to clean up out there. Burn pit over there, back around. Getting ready to expand this garden. I've got the fence down. Garden stuff still in there. You can probably see some of the tomatoes if I zoom in. A few of the tomatoes and stuff out there growing, but it's a weed field right now. But I got the fence down, so we'll eventually fence all of this in. When we get the well done and the traffic stops, I'll fence all this stuff in right here all the way around to keep the animals out of it. But that's it. Update for now, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping and watching. Hawk right up there. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe.